Watch your kids. Go walk away.
Picture this, you're making millions entertaining kids online, but suddenly you're face to face with someone who wants to destroy everything you've built. Welcome to the wild world of streaming, where fame comes with a price tag that sometimes includes your safety. Today we're diving into 7 absolutely insane moments where streamers would have been toast without their bodyguards stepping in. Trust me, some of these clips will make your jaw drop harder than your Wi-Fi connection during a live stream. Neon thought he was just attending a casual boxing event until he decided to approach Jack Doherty. What started as typical streamer banter quickly escalated into something that looked more like a WWE match than a social media encounter.
What do you get out of that, bro? What's your boy? What do you get out of that, bro?
Get out of my...
The tension was thick enough to cut with a knife, and voices started rising faster than subscriber counts during drama season. But here's where things get spicy. Jack wasn't backing down, and neither was Neon. Words were flying, egos were bruising, and the situation was about to go from zero to lawsuit real quick. That's when Neon's bodyguard stepped in like a human shield, creating distance between the two creators before fists could start flying. The drama didn't end there though. After the event wrapped up, Jack made the questionable decision to run back over to Neon for round 2. His bodyguard was ready this time, positioning himself like a bouncer at the world's most exclusive club. The security guard's presence alone was enough to defuse what could have been a career-ending moment for both streamers.
Oh, my watch! Oh, my $250,000 watch is broken. Look at yourself.
This incident perfectly showcases why successful streamers invest in professional protection. When your entire livelihood depends on your public image, one viral fight clip can tank everything you've worked for. But if you think that was intense, wait until you see what happened when fans decided to get a little too hands-on with their favorite creator. Speed was just trying to enjoy a normal day when his fans decided to turn into something that looked more like a zombie apocalypse. Picture this, you're sitting in your car minding your own business when suddenly there's a horde of teenagers banging on your windows like they're trying to break into Fort Knox. The situation escalated quickly when these overzealous fans started following Speed's car and literally smashing on his windows. This wasn't cute fan behavior. This was borderline terrifying. The kids were so worked up that they completely lost sight of boundaries, treating Speed like he was some kind of zoo animal instead of a human being. Speed's bodyguard recognized the danger immediately and took action.
Way too many kids. Don't bang, do not bang, don't bang, don't bang. Don't bang.
He didn't hesitate to physically remove the aggressive fans from the situation, creating a protective barrier around Speed. The bodyguard's quick thinking prevented what could have been a seriously dangerous situation. Imagine if that window had actually broken with all those hands flying around. This incident highlights a dark side of streaming fame that people don't often talk about. When you have millions of young fans, sometimes their excitement can cross into dangerous territory. Having professional security isn't just about looking cool. It's about staying safe when fan enthusiasm turns into mob mentality. Speaking of dangerous encounters, our next streamer found himself face to face with some seriously sketchy characters on the streets of London. Aiden Ross thought he was just having a casual hangout with Ski Mask the Slump God until things got uncomfortably touchy.
Ski's got the normal do, you know what I mean?
Why you gotta caress it like that, though,
Sorry.
fam?
Sorry.
You don't gotta caress it, fam.
That's nice.
Chill out.
Bro, you said chill out, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
What started as typical streamer content creation quickly turned into a situation that had everyone in the room feeling the awkward tension. Aiden's enthusiasm was crossing boundaries that shouldn't be crossed, regardless of the cameras rolling. The situation escalated when Aiden started getting way too physical with Ski Mask, treating him more like a prop than a person. You could see the discomfort building. And it was clear that this wasn't just friendly banter anymore. This was someone completely ignoring social cues and personal space in the name of content. That's when Ski Mask's security, who had been quietly observing from behind, decided enough was enough. Without hesitation, he physically picked up Aiden and made it crystal clear that the behavior needed to stop immediately. The intervention was swift, professional, and left zero room for misinterpretation. This incident perfectly demonstrates how security isn't just about protecting from external threats. Sometimes it's about protecting people from overzealous content creators who lose sight of basic respect and boundaries. The bodyguard's quick action prevented what could have become a seriously uncomfortable situation for everyone involved, especially Ski Mask, who was clearly not enjoying the attention. But sometimes the danger comes from the most unexpected places, like when a simple public interaction turns into a full-blown confrontation. Jack Doherty was doing his usual public content creation when he encountered someone who definitely wasn't having it. What started as typical Jack behavior, you know, being loud and somewhat obnoxious for content, quickly triggered a local who had zero tolerance for internet shenanigans.
Watch your kids. Go walk away.
Get something to say, motherfucker.
McKinley, back up.
What's your problem?
The confrontation escalated when the man started getting aggressive about Jack's language and behavior around his kids. Now, whether you think Jack was being inappropriate or not, the situation was heading toward violence fast. The man wasn't just complaining, he was positioning himself like he was ready to teach Jack a lesson the hard way. Jack's security guard stepped in at the perfect moment, de-escalating a situation that was about to turn into a viral disaster for all the wrong reasons. The bodyguard's presence alone was enough to make the angry father reconsider his approach, but he also positioned himself strategically to protect Jack from any potential physical altercation. This incident shows how quickly public content creation can go wrong. When you're filming in public spaces, you're essentially gambling with random people's moods and tolerance levels. Having security means you can focus on creating content instead of constantly watching your back for angry locals who might not appreciate your particular brand of entertainment. But what happens when the confrontation isn't with random strangers, but with fellow content creators who should know better? The streaming world witnessed peak drama when Neon and Vitaly got into an argument that escalated faster than a trending hashtag.
Mo, what the fuck? You just gave him water.
What the fuck you doing, bro? What the fuck you doing? The fuck, bro?
What started as typical creator beef quickly turned destructive when Vitaly decided to take things nuclear by grabbing Neon's phone and smashing it onto the ground like he was spiking a football.
Oh, you good, bro? You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you harder, mother.
You literally just threw the water at me.
Okay, I didn't throw it.
The situation was explosive because destroying someone's phone isn't just property damage. For streamers, it's basically destroying their livelihood. Neon's phone contained content, connections, and countless hours of work. Vitaly's actions crossed a line from verbal argument into serious financial damage that could have cost thousands of dollars. Neon's security guard immediately stepped in, not just to protect Neon, but to deliver some street justice. The bodyguard made it crystal clear that if Vitaly didn't pay for the destroyed phone, he'd be destroying Vitaly's camera equipment in return. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife as the security guard laid down the law. This incident perfectly showcases how quickly creator conflicts can spiral into property destruction and legal nightmares. Without professional security to enforce consequences and maintain order, these disputes could easily escalate into full-blown brawls that destroy careers and friendships. The bodyguard's intervention turned potential chaos into a teachable moment about respecting other people's property, but sometimes the threats come from the most unexpected places. Like when your own friends decide to play pranks that cross serious boundaries. Phantom's harmless prank on Kai Cenat quickly demonstrated why boundaries exist, even among close friends. Breaking into someone's room to steal their food might seem funny in theory, but when you're dealing with high-profile streamers who face real security threats daily, these pranks can trigger serious protective responses.
What's your mind? You locking doors in this house? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. wrong with you? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that shit. How did you do this? How did you do that?
Kai's security team didn't see a funny prank. They saw a security breach that needed immediate attention.
How did you do that? Man. Thank you, bro. Hand me the drink. He gotta go home, though. Watch me go home. Hey, watch me go.
Within minutes, they had tracked down Fonham and were escorting him back to return what he'd taken. The speed and efficiency of their response showed just how seriously they take any unauthorized access to Kai's private spaces. What makes this incident particularly interesting is how it highlights the balance security teams must maintain between protecting their clients and allowing normal social interactions. They could have tackled Phantom to the ground, but instead they handled it professionally while still making their point crystal clear. This situation perfectly demonstrates why professional security is about more than just physical protection. It's about maintaining boundaries and ensuring that even friendly interactions don't cross lines that could set dangerous precedents. When you're as high profile as Kai, every security breach, even joke ones, needs to be taken seriously. But this next story takes things to an absolutely insane level that will make all these other incidents look like child's play. The streaming world witnessed something that looked straight out of an action movie when armed robbers broke into Amaranth's mansion demanding cryptocurrency. This wasn't content. This wasn't a prank. This was a real-life home invasion that could have ended tragically without proper security measures in place. The robbers had clearly done their homework, knowing exactly what they were looking for and where to find it. Cryptocurrency has become a massive target for criminals because it's valuable, difficult to trace, and many content creators openly discuss their digital assets online. Amaranth found herself in every streamer's nightmare scenario. When the situation went down, Amaranth's quick thinking and security preparation saved her life. Instead of panicking or trying to negotiate with armed criminals, she led them directly to where her security team was positioned. The moment her bodyguard engaged, the entire dynamic shifted from robbery to retreat. The incident sent shockwaves through the streaming community because it proved that the threats these creators face aren't just angry fans or internet trolls. They're real criminals willing to use violence for financial gain. This was a wake-up call that demonstrated why top-tier streamers invest heavily in professional security, and why they're often secretive about their exact locations and assets. The streaming world might look like all fun and games from the outside, but these 7 incidents prove that internet fame comes with real-world dangers that most people never consider. From gang encounters in London to armed robberies at home, these creators learned the hard way that professional security isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. The next time you see a streamer with bodyguards, remember that they're not trying to look cool. They're trying to stay alive in a world where millions of followers can include some seriously dangerous individuals.